Have you ever wondered what $1,200 a month can actually get you in one of the world's most expensive cities? Well, today we're going inside a real family apartment in Shanghai to see exactly that. We're going to uncover some secrets of modern city living, from some seriously futuristic security to brilliant space-saving hacks. You're about to see a side of Shanghai you've probably never imagined. Let's dive in. So this is the big question, right? In some cities, $1,200 might get you a tiny closet. In others, maybe a decent studio. But in Shanghai, a megacity with 26 million people, well, it gets you something that's way more than just an apartment. It's really its own little ecosystem. So what does that actually look like? Let's break it down. Okay, here it is, our magic number, 76 square meters. Now, to put that in perspective, that's about the size of a two-car garage. Now, try to imagine a family of 4. We're talking 3 generations living comfortably in that space. You're probably thinking, no way, that's impossible, right? Well, you're about to see just how they make every single inch count. And let's be super clear here. This isn't some quiet neighborhood on the outskirts of town. Nope, we are talking about the heart of modern Shanghai, where you can feel the pulse of the city 24/7. This apartment is right in the thick of it all, basically a vertical village in a forest of skyscrapers. This is what peak urban living really looks like. You know, to really understand this apartment, we actually have to start outside. See, in Shanghai, your home isn't just the space inside your 4 walls. It's this entire community that you're a part of. Just the journey to the front door is an experience all on its own. Just take a look at these numbers for a second. We're talking about 48 different buildings, and each one of them is soaring 18 stories high. You do the math, and wow, that's a community of 10,000 people. That's literally the population of a small town, all stacked on top of each other. It's not just a place to live, it's a microcity. And this is just the reality of life in a megacity. When you can't build out, you build up. These massive residential towers are the solution to housing millions and millions of people. And it creates this really unique urban landscape where your neighbors aren't just next door, but also directly above you and directly below you. Okay, so let's leave that bustling community behind and step into the private sanctuary of the home itself. But getting inside, well, it's not quite as simple as just turning a key. It's actually a journey through these layers of technology and tradition that might just surprise you. All right, so get this. First, a facial scan gets you into the building itself. No fumbling for keys. Then you put your finger on a scanner, and that unlocks the apartment door. It's honestly like something out of a spy movie. But the second you're inside, all that tech gives way to tradition. Outdoor shoes come off and indoor slippers go on. It's a simple little ritual that keeps the home clean and separate from the outside world. In a compact home like this, every single inch matters. And this entryway? It's a total masterclass in organization. You've got a dedicated spot for everything: shoes, tissues, medicine, even baby supplies like formula and a sterilizer. This isn't just about being tidy, it's about making daily life seamless for a busy family. And here we are, the heart of the home. But this isn't just a living room. It's more like the family's command center. It's where they eat meals together, where they relax after a long day, where they get work done, and where all the memories are made. It is by far the most versatile room in the entire apartment. One of the first things you might notice is this water dispenser. It's a staple in millions of Chinese homes. While the tap water is totally fine for cooking, a lot of families just prefer to drink purified water. And this handy machine also gives you instant hot water, which is, of course, absolutely essential for making tea. Okay, here's a super clever design feature you'll see in tons of modern Chinese apartments: the bay window, or 飘窗. It's a simple trick where the window pushes out from the wall, creating this perfect little nook. It can be used for extra seating, storage, or just a cozy spot to read and look at the city view. It's a small detail that makes a huge difference. Now, this is where things get really cool. This one room is a total shapeshifter. During the day, it's a play area for their daughter and a home office space. Then at night, it transforms back into a cozy living room. They use a folding table and some really smart storage solutions to make it all work. It's just a brilliant example of a home that works for the family, not the other way around. All right, let's go check out what I'd call the engine room of the apartment, the balcony and the kitchen. Now, these two spaces might be small, but they reveal some of the biggest cultural insights and clever design secrets of the whole place. And this quote right here, it says it all. You know, in a lot of places, a balcony is a luxury, a place to sip your morning coffee. But in China, it's a total workhorse. Electric dryers aren't very common, so air drying clothes is just the way it's done. That makes the balcony one of the most essential spaces in the apartment. But this balcony is so much more than just a clothesline. It's also a storage unit for their camping gear, a little mini garden where they grow plants and garlic, and it's a bug-free zone thanks to the mesh screens they've installed. It's just amazing how much you can do with a small space when you get creative. Now, in the kitchen, it is all about the flame. The gas stove is absolutely king in Chinese cooking, especially for the art of stir-frying. You just need that intense, immediate heat to get what's called wok hei, that kind of smoky, seared flavor that's the signature of a perfect stir-fry. An electric stove? Yeah, it just can't compete. All right, now we're heading into the most personal spaces in the home, the bedrooms. This is where you can really see the family's values and relationships on display, and how they've adapted their home to fit their unique way of life. And here is a perfect example of how this family prioritizes being together. Instead of putting their young daughter in a separate room, they've actually extended their own bed to create this big, cozy family sleeping space. It's a really simple, practical solution that puts connection and closeness first. And this quote, this explains the secret weapon for so many modern Chinese families, the grandparents. In a city as fast-paced and demanding as Shanghai, having a grandparent live with you to help with childcare is an absolute game changer. It's a tradition that's just as practical as it is heartwarming. So you can kind of map out a day in the life of the family's youngest member. Naps happen in a crib in grandma's room, then it's playtime in that special area in the living room, and at night she sleeps right there with mom and dad. The entire apartment is basically her kingdom, designed to be the safe, nurturing, and super connected environment for her to grow up in. So, after all that, what does this 76 square meter apartment really teach us? I think it shows that a home is so much more than just a place to live. It's a reflection of who you are and what you value. It's a space where ancient traditions meet cutting-edge tech, and where the bonds of family are the foundation for everything. It's a powerful reminder that with a little bit of creativity and a whole lot of love, any space can become a home. So it makes you think, what does home really mean to you?